Hello and welcome to the latest edition of Louis Times. Stay tuned as we bring you the top 10 news of the day.
Tensions flared in Guwahati on Tuesday as Congress workers clashed with police following the denial of permission for Rahul Gandhi's Bharat Jodo Nyay Yatra to enter the city through its main route. The confrontation occurred after the Assam government, led by Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sharma, directed the yatra to steer clear of the city and use the Guwahati bypass instead. Police stopped the yatra from entering the city, triggering protests from the Congress workers. The state of Uttar Pradesh is on high alert until January 26, following the consecration of Ram Lalla in Ayodhya. The arrest of 3 members of the pro-Khalistan organization SFJ, that's Sikhs for Justice in Ayodhya, has prompted the authorities to order a high alert across the entire state. In response to the heightened alert, entry routes in Ayodhya have been barricaded, with checkpoints and blockages strategically placed on highways. Meanwhile, a massive surge of devotees in Ayodhya on Tuesday compelled the temple management to temporarily halt the public darshan of Sri Ram Lalla, just a day after the grand Pran Pratishtha ceremony in the sacred city. The doors of the Ram Mandir, however, in Ayodhya was reopened after 2 p.m. This Republic Day tableaus are all set to display women empowerment at Kartavya Path, as the centre aims to make the program a women-centric one with the motto Viksit Bharat. A prominent socialist leader and former Bihar Chief Minister will be awarded Bharat Ratna posthumously. The Rashtrapati Bhavan announced this on Monday. Karuri Takur, also revered by his followers as Jananayak, was known for his efforts to strengthen the backward castes. Born on 24th of January 1924, Thakur was imprisoned during the Quit India movement against the British regime. He won his election for the first time in 1952. And since then never lost a single election in his career. Karuri Takur paved the way for reservations for backward castes in government services in Bihar in 1978, a move that would set the tone for the implementation of the Mandal Commission report in 1990. He served as Chief Minister from December 1970 to June 1971. And from December 1977 to April 1978. Karuri Takur died on February 17 in 1988. Indian stock markets saw a major bloodbath on Tuesday, with Sensex down by over 1,000 points, struggling to reach its all-time high once again. BSE Sensex was down by over 1,000 points on January 23rd, while NSE was down by 333 points at 3:30 p.m. yesterday. This comes after the markets remained closed on Monday as the nation celebrated the consecration ceremony of Ram Lalla idol. Notably, it was in January 2023 that Sensex hit its all-time high at over 73,000 points. Tech billionaire Elon Musk criticized the current structure of the United Nations bodies and called for the need for a reform. His remarks reignited the debate on the representation in the United Nations Security Council, as he specifically highlighted the absence of India, the world's most populous country, from the permanent membership of the UN Security Council. Calling this omission as absurd, he even advocated for the inclusion of representation from the African countries. Musk supporting India's inclusion in the UNSC resonates with the country's long-standing campaign for a permanent seat in the UN body. Notably, President Joe Biden has repeatedly called for giving India a permanent seat in the United Nations Security Council. His statement resonated with the wider criticism that the current composition of the United Nations Security Council does not reflect the actual geopolitical realities of the 21st century. At present, the United States, UK, France, Russia and China hold permanent seats at the United Nations Security Council and has remained unchanged since the end of the World War II. The geopolitical realities have changed extensively since then, especially in the terms of India's influence on global platforms. Though Musk's statement do not directly influence the policies of the United Nations, they add a prominent voice to the ongoing discourse about the need for reform in the structures of the UN bodies. The nominations for the 96th Academy Awards were announced on Tuesday. The nomination list was dominated by the usual suspect, Christopher Nolan's acclaimed Oppenheimer, which was nominated in 13 categories. The 96th Academy Awards will be held on March 11th. In the Australian Open 2024, India's Rohan Bopanna becomes the oldest world number 1 in men's doubles after advancing to semi-final with Matthew Ebden. Bopanna has become the 4th Indian tennis player after Leander Paes, Mahesh Bhupati and Sania Mirza to be the world number 1 in doubles. Also, the 43-year-old will be the oldest player to top to the rankings in men's doubles after the ATP rankings get updated following the conclusion of Australian Open. Meanwhile, Rohan Bopanna made it into the semi-final of the Australian Open for the first time in his career. Rohan Bopanna is eyeing to win his 3rd Grand Slam title at Melbourne Park, as he already has 2 majors at US Open in 2010 and 2023. The International Cricket Council, that's ICC, announced the Men's T20 International Team of the Year 2023 on Monday, with India's Surya Kumar Yadav named as the captain. Surya Kumar Yadav features in ICC Men's T20 International Team of the Year for the 2nd straight year. Apart from that, Indian skipper Rohit Sharma has been named as the captain of the ICC Men's ODI Team of the Year, which was announced on Tuesday. Novak Djokovic defied fierce heat and a battling performance from Taylor Fritz on Tuesday to reach the Australian Open semi-finals and stay on track for a record-breaking 25th Grand Slam title. He will play 4th seed Jannik Sinner on Friday.